Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. So I've got XRP here on the daily, guys, and the euphoria has somewhat worn off right now. It's been 3 days and XRP has been correcting from this high, this inter-year high of about 79 cents. So XRP, if you guys don't remember, I'm sure a lot of you guys remember, came up here. We saw a 79-cent XRP. That was the first time we had seen that price since 2018. And now we're down here. We're trading at around 52 cents, give or take, 0.528 cents. Now, I know what's on a lot of your minds is XRP going to continue a rally upward? Do we have to wait longer? How much longer do we have to wait? Am I going to be able to buy an XRP at a lower price than this? Well, if the rally continues as suspected, and I did a video on this yesterday, I'll put this on the hourly just to show you guys here. I'll get rid of these price targets just to get them out of the way. We have come down into this level of resistance over here, and you can see it on the daily actually quite easily. If I just bring this over here, and I bring a rectangle just showing us where the last level of resistance was. So over here, old resistance becomes new support, okay? And you guys can see, we can actually bring it down a little lower here. You guys can see if I put it back on the hourly and then go over here, this is old resistance, so it has become new support. We did come up to that new level up here, then came right back down into this zone, okay? It was roughly between 42 cents and 50 cents, give or take, and now we're moving back up. We always have to look at the Bitcoin story too. So what's going on with Bitcoin? Okay, we can see that Bitcoin has been correcting also, and on the daily we can see it's been 3 days. Bitcoin did reach a high of about $19,000, almost $19,500, and now coming back down around $16,008. Is it going to go lower? Is it going to retrace in this level of resistance? Or are we going to see something more significant, higher highs? We're going to get to that in a moment. The entire crypto market right now has gone a bit crazy, and some of these cryptocurrency exchanges haven't been able to hold up, namely Coinbase. This is from Digital Assets Daily, just a screen grab from their Coinbase account. Unfortunately, Coinbase is temporarily unavailable. This is unacceptable in a bull market. Obviously, I'm sure I don't have to tell you guys that. This is why I keep saying always have a backup exchange available to you to be able to transfer your cryptocurrency to. And if you do have it on a ledger NANO, S, or X, you can shuttle that cryptocurrency to any exchange at any point in time. And therefore, if Coinbase is down, for example, your cryptocurrency isn't held hostage there. And I think we could see this happen more and more with these smaller exchanges. I'm really surprised it's happening with Coinbase because they are one of the bigger ones in the United States. I've never personally had a problem with Binance. I do have an affiliate link for Binance in the description of this video if you guys want to open up a Binance account. I know there are different points of view on that. If you guys like Binance, put it down in the comments. You know, some people have problems with it. I personally never have had a problem with Binance. This from DJ Peter Vass, and this is why I like Binance. Part of the reason Binance is adding a XRP NGN pairing. So this doesn't pertain to me particularly, but what Binance does is they try to expand their reach to many different countries around the world. And so it gives more opportunity for people to trade cryptocurrencies. It gives a wider range of opportunities. So this coming to us just yesterday, a new pair means that Nigerian users can buy, sell, and trade XRP using the Nigerian Naira. So this is great for adoption because the more cryptocurrency that is being traded on an exchange, and especially if it's going through XRP, the more volume's going through XRP, which makes XRP more liquid. So what that means is that when you are looking to get out of your position, it will be a lot easier for you to get out through a liquid currency rather than an illiquid currency. One of the reasons why I like this, and this also regarding Nigeria, brought to us by XRPCRYPTOWOLF. So it's not just the Western world who are looking towards cryptocurrencies as a possible investment strategy. Nigeria is emerging as a true Bitcoin nation. Nigeria's tech-savvy youth and struggling economy have created the perfect circumstances for Bitcoin usage to thrive, especially in commerce. So just in brief, guys, not going to get into this in depth. I will link it in the description of the video if you want to read further. Nigerians are turning to Bitcoin in the face of a struggling economy. Bitcoin is propping up businesses unable to obtain the US dollars needed for international trade. And the cryptocurrency is gaining legitimacy as a second source of income and a hedging tool and a means of funding decentralized protest. So you got to think when you have countries like this and their governments have a reputation of being somewhat shady, I suppose. The people need to turn to something that they can trust, and they are looking towards cryptocurrencies. This isn't new. I've heard about this in certain African nations where they've turned to Bitcoin as a means of commerce, and now that there's a bull run going on, we're going to see more of this, and I have a feeling this is why Binance has added the NGN as a trading pair with XRP. We know XRP trades assets faster than Bitcoin, so even if you are a Bitcoin nation, as this article is touting Nigeria to be, trading your assets through something fast is going to be a crucial part to this next bull run. We were having troubles in 2017 moving currencies because of the clog-ups of the exchanges, and this bull run is going to be even bigger than that. This coming from XRPSTEVE on Twitter, yet another email offering free XRP. Beware, people. Nobody's giving away XRP, so guys, just be careful of this. If you want to bump up your stacks of XRP, you're going to have to do it the way we've all done it. Buy it when it comes down in price. Nobody is going to give you free XRP, so this is just one of those scams. Please note the email, guys. Team Ripple, no reply at studiosamodemo.it. That is not an official Ripple address. So, be aware of these scams. I'm surprised people are still falling for these. Of course, I'm sure some people are probably hard up and, are trying to increase their XRP position in any way they can. But this is not a way to do it, guys. So again, just be wary of scams like this. Thanks so much to XRPSTEVE for pointing us to that. And Brad Garlinghouse, guys, was on another episode of Anthony Pompliano's podcast. This from XRPCRYPTOWOLF. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse says XRP is not a security, and it's a decentralized cryptocurrency. So here's an article just stating what Brad Garlinghouse and Anthony Pompliano talked about. They were talking about the possibility of XRP still being potentially deemed a security. I look at it as one member, and Ripple's an important member of the XRP community. It's my very strong opinion that it's very hard to look at XRP as a security. This coming from Brad Garlinghouse. If XRP were deemed a security here in the United States, that we have other G20 markets that have taken a different view. I'm not aware of any market globally that thinks that XRP is a security. So a precedent has been set already in other markets where a lot of these other G20 countries, some of which are already using XRP in certain use cases, do not see it as a security. And the Bank of England, for example, is one of those entities that has not deemed XRP a security. If such a negative determination were to be made, Garlinghouse claims that U.S. citizens would need a broker's license in order to trade XRP. That would include Ripple, since the company supplies cryptocurrencies to companies powered by its on-demand liquidity technology. However, only a small share of its customers are actually from the United States. And then here's just a list of some of the companies that utilize XRP for their business model, while making it clear that Ripple could successfully operate outside the United States amid speculation about its global headquarters being relocated to Japan, Singapore, or the UK. Garlinghouse highlights that Ripple is a proud U.S. company, and then they talked about Bitcoin and China. The chief executive has once again lamented the U.S. regulatory framework, claiming it is out of sync with what other major economies are doing. Speaking of specific decisions that Garlinghouse disagrees with, he points to the SEC giving Bitcoin and Ethereum a housekeeping seal of approval while snubbing XRP. The way for Bitcoin and all other crypto for long-term success is that we are intellectually honest. He further notes that there are hundreds of products in the XRP ecosystem. In order to distance Ripple from it, we need a level playing field, he says, not only for XRP companies to compete effectively, but for other projects as well. I want crypto to do well, and I think that this is the biggest takeaway here. Brad Garlinghouse and, a lot of these other guys just want the cryptocurrency ecosystem to thrive, because this is where we're going to see the real-world utility in a lot of these utility coins. The CEO insists that XRP, just like Bitcoin, is actually decentralized. And to that point, I wanted to bring this up, guys. This is from Stephen Bull Dieppe on Twitter. Brad's reaction to Anthony Pompliano. Now, this is video from the podcast. Not thinking that the CCP could have control over Bitcoin miners in China. Let me just play you this real quick.
Okay, well, let me ask two questions.
Okay.
Do you think the Chinese Communist Party could, if they wanted to, control those 4 miners?
No.
This reaction is priceless. Whoever put that together, brilliant, just brilliant. So Brad Garlinghouse obviously taking a stance here, and Anthony Pompliano, who is indeed a big Bitcoin proponent. obviously has his opinions as well. Want to keep moving though, because this has to do with the XRP ledger in terms of that 20 XRP reserve that we all have to have. Is that number going to go up once the market goes up? Is it going to stay the same? Well, James Rule XRP brings this question up and David Schwartz actually responds, I'm personally almost always going to oppose lowering the reserve, but other people feel differently. We can start a new conversation about it when we see how the community feels. The problem is that XRP price is very volatile and having to raise the reserve would be very painful. In a nutshell, it's going to be staying at 20 XRP for the foreseeable future. Now, of course, if 1 XRP equals $100 one day, that might not be reasonable. Straight Up says, why can't it just be 0.1 XRP, for example? Not that the 20 XRP concerns me for now, but would like to know regardless. And David Schwartz responds, accounts impose cost on every user of the ledger. If they are too cheap to create, attacks are possible where you make it impractical for others to run full nodes, compromising decentralization. So a great point, also mentioned here by James Rule XRP. Something to note, guys, as the price gradually increases, and the market took a 24-hour deep breath, and now the here we go again moment. So, gonna get back to the market, guys, and this idea that, in yesterday's video, I talked about XRP coming back to resistance. If Bitcoin crashes further, will XRP crash down to the ground? Historically, we have seen this happen, unfortunately. The good news, it's a great opportunity to buy more XRP. I know that you guys are raring to buy XRP right now at 45 to 50 cents, and I'm not saying that it will crash down to the ground. Let me just get into it a little further. So CNBC Analyst predicts far worse Bitcoin reversals incoming, and here's what traders should wait for according to Brian Kelly. Now, this is his analysis. The CEO of the digital currency investment firm BKCM says he still thinks the price of Bitcoin will rise substantially in the long run, but anyone looking to enter the market now should be prepared for a pullback to $12,000. Let's be clear, I'm still a Bitcoin bull for the long term. I'm going to be a bull for the next decade, but if I take off the long-term investor hat and put on my trader hat, there's a couple of things out there that I'm starting to see that are signs of a top. More than any other asset class in the world, Bitcoin is subject to fear of missing out, or FOMO as it's called. We're starting to see speculative coins that are under $5 start to go up 30 or 40% in a day. Those are the types of things that happen in short to medium term tops. He goes on to say, when I look at the address growth, the market's pricing is at about 25% addresses gross over the next 30 days. Whenever you get that big of an address growth implied, that's a caution sign. The last one is that we're starting to see retail come into the market, and you're starting to see the interest rates that it charges on margin going much higher. So his thought, Bitcoin could pull back to 12,000 per BTC. Is this likely? What have we seen for XRP in the past? And could XRP go back realistically to 25 cents? Let's take a look at this, guys. So right now we've got Bitcoin. It's been coming down for 3 days. This is it on the daily. Just going to go over this quickly. This is it on the hourly. Okay, and this is a decent retracement. We have seen this retrace now. This is about, what is it about? It did retrace from its top to its bottom here, about 16.8%. So that is something to keep in mind. A fairly decent retracement. But look at this, guys, and this from Altcoin Daily. Pullbacks are part of a healthy Bitcoin bull market, often a great time to buy. Zoom out, fight the FUD, buy the dip. Now, this is the first bull run here from 2017, and these dips routinely were in the 30s. So this one was 29%, 36%, 38%, 33%, 38%, and 38%. And this was a bull market. As Bitcoin reached its top, we routinely saw these types of pullbacks. Now we are up here, and we are only at about 17%, as I had demonstrated down here, 16.8. So if Bitcoin does pull back 35 to 40%, where would that take us? And I've talked about this in the past. Okay, 35 would bring us roughly in around here. So 35%. Would make it a 35% would bring us here, which is about a $12,500 price for Bitcoin. Just to put things into perspective, if we go down 40%, which is not unlikely, we're looking at a price for Bitcoin at about $11,600. Now, why these markers? Let's bring it on the daily here. Just to show you guys what a 35 to 40% correction means for Bitcoin. That would bring us in this area here for Bitcoin, okay, this level of resistance, basically this last level that we had seen, and it does actually retrace here once, twice, And then this level would bring us up here. So this would be about 12.5. Okay, 12.5 to 11.5. So somewhere in and around here. Again, this is 35%. Down to about 40%, give or take. So this is the 35 to 40% range, bringing us smack dab in this level of resistance. So a $12,000 Bitcoin, which would be roughly around here, not unlikely. What does this mean for XRP? As we know, XRP, right, very, very volatile, especially in these bull runs. Now, it's not to say that it could happen, so I just wanted to mention that. Again, in yesterday's video, I talked about XRP dipping back down into this level of resistance. And there's a case to suggest that, you know, we're forming an inverse head and shoulders right now and that we could still see some upward momentum for XRP. But if Bitcoin does hit that $12,000 mark, where could XRP go? Now, in the past, when we've seen Bitcoin rally, what has XRP done? Let me bring it back to the 2017 chart here, or rather, bring it back to 2017. So this is the bull run for XRP, and now we've got 2017 here. Look at what happened for XRP, okay? Just to bring things into perspective, we saw gains, we saw rallies of 100% for XRP, and then come right back down from this top all the way down here, 50%, okay? Then from this bottom, right back up here to 100% again, and then come all the way back down here, another 40%, back up again, okay? Up here, another 60% almost, and then back down again, guys. Down here, another 30% give or take before the bull run really took off. So, what are the price points there? Well, XRP was trading at that time at about 15 cents, and it routinely saw these highs here of about 30 cents, so doubling in price all the way up and down, essentially basing in this level of support continually before it saw that uptick, okay, before it saw that pump, before it saw that blast off that ultimately took it to the moon. Now, I'm not saying XRP is going to go down to 15 cents, but if we look at today's chart, I could see, okay, this level here, the last level of resistance before that pump up brings us anywhere between, you know, 20 and 25 cents. Could it mean, especially if Bitcoin decides to come right back down to $12,000, that we could see all this support be broken and XRP come right back down here? Then, you know, do this kind of a thing the same way we saw it vacillate back in 2017 before that blast off to the moon, guys. It is a possibility. Not saying it's going to happen for sure. Just be prepared, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.